Welcome back to make way for Cat. So, the potion of blight we have, we just need to go back and get a couple more of the thistle from the swamp. We also need to make the weird water, which we have and can do. Okay, so just the thistle. Oh, actually, we'll go... I'm just gonna grab a bunch of these hoppers because I never know. They're just easily right here. We'll pop through here and head to the swamp. And I think all we needed is like shears to get the thistles. Get away from me, get away from me, I just want... that. Thank you. Oh! Wow, he got me. Out of here. Want my thistles. Take this too. Alright, now we'll head back to the field. We'll craft our potion of blight and then figure out what this pumpkin bone thing is. We did that already. Done. So now we need collect a pumpkin jack bone from the fields. Oh, it might be down this way. In the ox's field. Not seeing anything. Spot to get clay, though. Yeah, very decent spot to get clay. Oh, yeah, I can get eggs from the chickens. Yeah. Oh, can I take flower petals? Oh, that's one of you guys. Alright. Where is this pumpkin jack bone? From the fields. We are in the fields. Maybe is Pumpkin Jack that scarecrow? Journal. Unearthly magic is woven into the marrow of these strange bones. From where? Oh, we're tracking this. Is there pumpkins around here? Let's take a look to see if we can find pumpkins. Try not to get eaten by a turkey. You know where pumpkins are, sir? Oh, okay. We have pumpkins. Aha. Ah, snag vine. Okay. So we need to make this thing. Oh, good. Oh, not good. Oh, good. Okay. Okay. Catch it. There we go. Oh, look at your sunflower field. It's nice. It's nice. House back here. Alright, let's go ruin the ox's crops. You hold your breath and empty the poisonous vial into the container. The toxic fumes make your fingernails curl. And weird water. A good amount of weird water will dilute the poison to keep it from eating straight through the metal can. Maybe we should have put that in first. It will take... Okay. And the pumpkin jack bone. Crush up the impish bone into fine powder. This potent fertilizer will help spread the blight. Great. You find a hefty stick to mix all the ingredients together inside the watering can. You know your work is done when the stick dissolves into mush in your hands. Great. Oh, is there something over this way? No. Hey, I thought I told you to beat it. He raises his hoe and brandishes at you menacingly. Ugh, okay. Like a boss battle. Come here, charge at me, bro. Come charge at me. You watch the sickness spreading up the stalks to the very tips of the tallest leaves. Vivid greens turn to diseased browns as the crops bend and droop. No, what is happening? Harvest Master, we had a deal. You promised my crops would never fail. Dreadfully sorry. Looks like my magic is broken. Not my fault. The ox throws himself to the ground, desperately raking the soil with his fingers. Wait, let's make a new deal, please. I sacrificed too much for this. A new deal? What is your offer? Anything you want. Just bring my precious crops back to me. Anything? This is acceptable. Worm-like roots suddenly wrap around the ox's feet and begin dragging him into the soil. Wait, I didn't mean... Dust settles over the spot where the ox once stood as if nothing had happened. Though the soil looks barren and diseased, a small sprout of leafy green catches your eye. Hardened seed. Where the ox once stood, a green tendril has pushed its way through the earth. You watch a delicate blossom unfurl, revealing a stubborn, hard-shelled seed. The soul of the ox. All right. The ox's family is back. Oh, standing at the front gate, the ox's missing wife and son blink in confusion as if they had just burst forth from the earth itself. Ma, what's happened? Ah, welcome back. I suppose you don't remember much. He really did it, didn't he? That stupid festival prize was worth more to him than us. Where is he? Where is my husband? Don't fret. I've already set things straight. He won't be troubling you again, and you've got this nice fertile farm all to yourself now. My son and I worked ourselves to the bone for that horrible man. Thank you for lifting this curse. Just do me a favor, and don't make any deals with suspicious scarecrows. Aww. They're barely managing to keep hold of their tools. They'll be alright. No qualms about taking his soul. Ha ha ha. Alright. So now that we have the bear done, let's head back over to the forest and work on bear. Right, that's the one where the guy spilled the cart. Okay, so bear, we needed to go over to this camp, lakeshore path. Hey, where do you think you're going? Yeah, no one but us soldiers are allowed inside the lakeshore camp. Get out of my way. I have urgent news of your quartermaster. I need to speak with your sergeant. Urgent? Only thing that's urgent is the line for the latrine, or if the captain hasn't had his drink. That's right, Captain is Bear. Captain Bear is in a right foul mood. You can't come in unless you want a good thrashing. The guard almost has to shout over the clattering din coming from inside the camp. You heard him, it's dangerous in there. Wouldn't have the heart to let a frail old granny like you near that beast. One guard turns to the other with a conspiratorial? Conspiratorial. Holy cow. Reading. Conspiratorial shrug. Yeah, but who are we to say what's good for her health? Oh, yeah, you're right. We might be convinced to, look the other way if we was fairly compensated. Right, fairly compensated, of course. We'd be sticking our necks out after all. We got these from the well. I expect you two can divide them evenly amongst yourselves. Let's say she gave him 3, right? The 2 cards fall into fisticuffs and roll into the bushes, leaving the gate to the camp wide open. Oh, is that bear back there? Oh, look at you. You look like a tool. I'll take that. And I'll take that. As you cautiously approach, the bear drains the last of his enormous tankard and smashes it against the head of a nearby soldier, knocking the hapless man to the ground. And then I'll wallop them just like that, so next time I catch any of you cowards turning tail, I'll skewer you like a fish and leave your guts for the gulls. Suddenly noticing that his drink has gone dry, the bear bellows to the skies. More mead, you yellow-bellied worms, more mead. Bring me my delicious honey mead. Soldiers taking cover nearby exchange nervous glances at each other, none wanting to confront the bear. There is no more honey mead. The bear wipes a strand of drool from his sagging lips and his bleary eyes slowly focus on you. A mocking smirk splits his face as he waves at you with his great spiked mace. Say, now what's a funny-looking helmet, soldier? That's a funny-looking helmet, soldier. I ever tell you the time I crushed the bucket-headed barbarians of the western mountains? You decide that now is a good time to leave the bear to his ramblings rather than make yourself an unfortunate prop in his war stories. The bear kicks an empty tankard at you as you retreat back into the camp. That's right, go get more mead, you good-for-nothing sluggard. Alright. What's happening over here? Sergeant. The frenetic-looking officer shouts hurried orders at whoever will listen, but most of the camp soldiers are busy cowering or knocked out cold. Man the gates! You, over there, secure the perimeter. We just need to hold out a little longer. Sir, we're running out of men. Where's that damn shipment of honey? You step over an unconscious footman to address the man in charge. I might be able to answer that question. Who let this old bat into the camp? I found your quartermaster. He's having a bit of a cart trouble on the road. I'm afraid your shipment isn't going to get here anytime soon. What? Oh, curse my rusty breeches. Without that honey and other supplies, we can't make the honey mead. The bear's gonna flatten the whole camp when he finds out. The camp looks half flattened already. What's all this ruckus about? Well, oh, that went fast, but once we set up camp, he likes to use us poor sods as playthings to reenact his conquests. And the only thing the bear loves as much as fighting is drinking. Guzzles up so much honey mead, we have to brew it right here in the camp just to keep up. He points to a squat-looking device tucked near some tents, a portable brewery. Without that shipment of ingredients, I don't see how we can ever calm the beast down. He'll smash us all into paste before the sun sets. Let me take a look at this brewery of yours. If the bear is so in love with brawling and boozing, then perhaps it's about time he received a dose of his own medicine. I'm in. Whatever it is she's going to do, I'm in. You inspect the brass contraption. A tank here, a hopper there. The bitter smell of alcohol is infused into the well-worn metal. Despite the needless complicated dials and tubing, at the end of the day, the brewery is really just a fancy cauldron. This seems simple enough. I should be able to concoct just the potion for your troubles. The rattled sergeant shrugs his shoulders at you. Sure, if you think it'll help, but you'll need to fuel the darn thing first. Our supplies are a mess, so you have to figure it out on your own. Okay. Cinderbox and 4 more jars of water. Okay, we have twigs for days. Cinderbox. How do we make the cinderbox? We got it. Just need water. The closest water I know from here is the well. Unless they have a pump in here. But I'm not seeing one. Oh, no, it's down here. I should have enough clay and coal to make more pots. Really gonna need some pots. Make one more. Okay, so I need 4 more things of water. Let's just do 5. Make sure I'm going in the right direction. Man, he's more annoying than the ox. Done. You slosh cool, clear water into the brewery's main tank. Not the best base for potion brewing, but you want to preserve that honey mead flavor. You open up the brewery to inspect its... Oh, yeah. I don't have to read the first part. You snap kindling into pieces and scatter it into the bottom compartment of the brewery. Should be fuel enough for the job. And the cinderbox. Light this on fire. Tank to a rolling boil. With a hiss of steam and the sound of boiling water, the rattling brewery is ready for the next step in the process. Of course, I'll need honey for the mead. That quartermaster said he was coming back from the apiary in the field, so I best try there. Then I'll need a proper magical binder and a token of the bear to seal the spell. Something in this camp ought to do the trick. Okay, so what do we need? Horn teddy bear, honey, metamorphosis elixir. Oh, we're gonna turn the bear into something, huh? Metamorphosis elixir needs... What is that? Oh, it's the... I'll need another cinder box. What is this ingredient? The rodent lard. Okay, that was from the squirrel. That's easy enough. We can go back to the forest and get that. Everything else I have there. So we needed the teddy bear. Oh, you know what? Let's do journal. Bear in the forest. Bear. Track X. Hi. Bear's tent. Captain's tent. Village trinkets and treasures scattered about the spacious interior. Precious objects might contain enough magical essence to use as a token of the bear. A giant fur-lined bed before a hand pulls the door flap shut. The sergeant gives you a disapproving glare as he ushers you away. Hey, you can't go in there. This is the bear's personal tent. You know the kind of hell that would break loose if he finds out someone's been snooping? Don't worry, I'll be careful. It seems like your men are keeping him distracted anyway. You glance over at the bear as he tosses aside a soldier like a sack of potatoes. No way, no how. If you think this is bad, just wait until he finds out there's no more honey mead. Huh. If you're so afraid of that stomping brute, why don't you just slip away into the night? Surely it would prolong your life a little. And abandon all my friends? We soldiers gotta stick together. It's our only chance. If only there was some way to stand up to the bear. A thought seems to cross the sergeant's mind as he notices the potions and baubles hanging around your belt. Say you're good with magical doodads, and what's its right? What if you made me some sort of protective charm or talisman? Then I could maybe have a chance against that monster without getting my head stoved in. If I make you a protective talisman, will you let me in this tent? I suppose I wouldn't have much to worry about if you did. Protective talisman. Okay. So he needs this. What is that? Oh, this. Okay. And then one of those, you know, another bundle of sticks here. Okay, craft. And then we need another one of these. I need more milk. Okay, so we need milk. We're good on that stuff. And we need... That's dog hair, isn't it? Yeah, it is. The dog needed... this. Just this. Okay. So we can get the dog hair in the forest. We can get that in the forest. And we need the cinder box. And we can also get that squirrel in the forest. Okay, I think I have some traps already. Yeah, I do. Find ourselves a squirrel. There's one. Oh, yeah, we're coming for you. Just a second. Okay, now I need to make the cinder box. Perfect. Now we gotta put the cinder box in our inventory. Okay. And this is for you. I'm out. Okay, now we gotta go get the dog hair. Great. Inventory. This goes in here now. How much can I cut off on just one? That's a bummer. Okay. We have dog hair. Now we can make this. And this. We just need milk. Alright, so now we're gonna head to the farm. Oh, and also talk of the apiary. It's okay, dude. We're getting it. We'll take care of it. Oh. This way. Okay. Now we craft this. Alright, so the talisman, now we can get into there. We need to inquire at the apiary, which is back here. Heidi-ho, I'm afraid we're closed for the season. Closed, but I need some of your honey right away. Sorry, our supply was cleaned out just a little while ago. Funny little man with a cart, you just missed him. Yes, I've met him. He's the quartermaster for the bear, but he had a bit of an accident on the road. I need to collect some more honey for the lakeshore camp. The bear? Well, that explains why that quartermaster purchased so dang much. I heard that lumbering bully would steal the nectar from a larva if it suited him. My poor bees have already worked themselves half to death for that order, and they don't have any honey left. I wish I could do something to help you, but the only honey left in the entire apiary is Her Majesty's personal reserve. Her Majesty? Why, my sweet spring flower, the jewel of my crown, the golden sun of my... Yes, get on with it. My beloved queen, she's as lovely as she is wise and resides over her flowered kingdom. A shrill voice pierces the meadow and sends chills down your spine. Slave, where's my dinner? I ordered you to bring me the finest sunflowers. Right away, my love. And make it pretty this time. I don't want another one of your dandelion bouquets like some common wasp. Yes, my sweet. I think I had better have an audience with this queen myself. Okay, we'll take all the clay pots we can get. Oh, bees. Okay. The regal insect looks down her curled nose at you scornfully. That fool beekeeper is supposed to stop the rabble from trampling my delicate garden. Good help is so hard to find, isn't it? And I suppose you've come to lend a hand? No, I don't think so. What do you want, little beetle? You seem like a very busy woman, so I won't waste your time. I need honey. Your best honey. She tilts her long neck back and lets out a buzzing laugh. Ha! Do you think I simply give my carefully cultivated riches to just any commoner? You have any idea how much time and energy is spent managing this colony? Everyone always wants something, but no one ever wants to work for it. Tch. In a rustle of petals, the beekeeper comes running over, holding out an assortment of beautiful prairie flowers. My darling sweetheart, I offer you the finest meadow flowers. I hope you find these to your liking. Is this marigold? You wax-brained fool, you know I despise the stuff. How many times must I repeat myself? Get out of my sight, all of you. My love, I have wronged you. Let me try again. You follow the beekeeper a short distance away, while he busies himself picking more flowers. She seems to be in a foul mood. Does she always treat you like this? Well, yes, but it's really usually my own fault. Sometimes when she really gets her venom up, a little bit of smoke and soothing herbs calms her right down. Smoke, you say? I'm sure I could come up with something to even out her mood. Royal incense recipe. Get out of the line of the bees. Okay. So we need a smoke bomb. We need the spices and this stuff. I need water. Of course I need water. And I need spices. Easy. Okay, just water. If I remember correctly, the water's down by the cow. Or the chickens. Maybe it's by the chickens. Oh yeah, here it is. I get two just in case. So we can make this. Yes. And we can make this. Perfect. Alright, Queen Bee, you're going down. If I give it to him. Nope, okay. Just gonna go ahead and use it. Suck it. You sneak! Do you honestly believe that your little puff of achoo smoke can... The queen fans herself lightly as the world begins to push and pull around her. Woo! Does anyone else feel a little hot? Anyways, I was saying, you can't just... The sparkling sun bears down on the queen like a warm summer's embrace. My, look at all of these beautiful colors. Have they always been so bright? The queen bee stretches her arms across the sea of flowers, brushing the tips of their petals gleefully. She arcs her limbs through the myriad of colors swirling about her head. It's gorgeous! Oh, and what's that delicious smell? Cracking into the waxen walls of her hive, the queen pulls out a golden honeycomb. She proceeds to messily stuff the honey into her face. Delectable. Oh, it's so good. You simply have to try some, my dear. I've never tasted anything so delicious in my life. She offers up a sticky handful to you. Why, thank you, my queen. Take it. We are out. And when we get back, we're putting a bear down. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.